Good morning, ladies. Well, today's video is a requested video that I have been very hesitant to do because, ladies, you know, we do not like to be caught naked, that's face naked, in front of anybody's camera. Am I right? So I have been putting this off for as long as I could. But I've built up the courage, my friends, and today is the day. Okay, so I am going to show you guys my skincare routine today. I do a 3-step skincare routine twice a day. Once in the morning, after my shower, I've had my shower, I've brushed my teeth, and now it's time to do my skincare routine. And then I do it again at night after I've cleansed my face, taken the makeup off, I should say. And then I start my 3-step program. Now, to get started, I'm going to show you the products that I use before I actually do the routine. Let me show you the cleansing pads that I use. These are called microfiber facial pads. And I get these from the dollar store, guys. They used to come in three in a pack, but now they come 4 in a pack. I just took this one out to show you. I want to give you up close on it. It has 2 sides. The first side is the soft pad, and then the other side is more of an exfoliating pad. It has a little bit of netting, kind of. Very soft, though. It's not harsh on the skin at all. Now, the first step to my 3-step routine is my Clinique All About Clean liquid facial soap. And I use the one that's mild, because mild is for dry combination skin. And they have different ones for oily skin, for combination skin, and then for the dry. So that's my first step. After I cleanse with that and rinse, then there is a clarifying lotion that solution or a lotion, and it's called, as I said, Clarifying Lotion. It's a lotion exfoliant, and I use the number 2. Because again, that's for the dry skin. So it doesn't dry you out as much as if you had the oily skin. The number you would use would be more to take more oil out of your skin. This one doesn't. That's step 2. And then after you've taken, and actually let me go back because I didn't mention that I use the pads, just the makeup pads, cleanse, you know, like a cotton ball kind of pad. I use that to use the clarifying lotion with. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to do the steps for you. I just want to show you the products that I'm using. Okay, and then lastly, you want to use a moisturizer. And that is so important, guys. Especially when you get my age and you get older and your skin starts to dry out. You definitely, your best friend is a moisturizer. Believe me. Moisturize, moisturize, moisturize as much as you can. And a good moisturizer. And this one is. Now this is Clinique. It's called Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. It's an emulsion. It's for very dry to dry combination skin. This is the one that I use. Again, there's different ones for different type skin. Okay, so that's my 3-step right here. So let's get started. Hello, my friends. Welcome. And welcome back to Keep It Classy with Kamara.
Keep it classy.
I am Kamara.
With Kamara.
And I thank you so much for stopping by.
Keep it sassy. With Kamara.
Okay, ladies. so the first thing I'm going to do is just dampen my moisturizing facial, not moisturizing, microfiber facial pad. Moisten that up. And then you want to take your cleanser and just, you really only need a couple of pumps to this because it is very, very concentrated. So it foams up. See, just with a couple of pumps, you get quite a bit of foam. I first take my exfoliating side and I just go over my whole face, guys. At night, I even get my ears because I have just taken off makeup. But my face does not have any makeup or anything on it in the mornings. Okay, so then I rinse this out. Let me cool this down a little bit so maybe you can see what I'm doing here. And then I take the softer padded side and I take off the cleanser. Continually rinsing it out as I go along to make sure that I'm getting all the cleanser. And don't forget the neck up under the chin. That's real important to get that as well. Right up under your chin because that's important to cleanse that as well. Okay, so I've gotten I don't have any lashes or anything on, so it's easy to just do the whole face. Don't have to work around that. Okay, guys, so just rinse that out real good and put it to air dry. I stick it in my medicine cabinet and let it air dry. Okay, the next step is our clarifying lotion. So what this does is this takes off all the left residue of the cleanser that maybe you might have missed. That's what it does. It clarifies any parts of the skin that did not get thoroughly rinsed off. So this is a pump, so you just need to pump it a couple of times. Don't need a whole lot. You can see that little bit. Maybe give it one more. Okay, and go over the whole face. Just be careful when you go around your eyes. You want to get it in your eyes. Okay, guys, so now, see, after I cleanse, there's still a little bit of residue that was on there. Okay, so that's step 2. Now, step 3 is the moisturizer, and that is the most important of all. And this has a pump as well. They're all pumps. This is a new one, so it'll take me a couple minutes to pump it. Okay, now, I usually do 3. I usually do 3 pumps, about that much. Rub it in. All over the face. Up the neck. Now, if you don't feel that that was enough, you can always do one pump more. Just one little pump more. Make sure to get that neck. It's important. And the décolletage right here in your chest. Even though I put lotions on after the shower, I still do my neck and my chest. Okay? Then you can just rub the rest in your hands. Okay, so that is my 3-step facial cleansing or skincare routine. So guys, I'm not going to leave myself naked like this. I'm going to put on a little foundation. So let me show you that. Okay, my friends, by no means am I a makeup person or a makeup expert or anyone to be able to advise anyone on how to make up. I'm just going to show you what I do in the mornings and the products that I use, okay? So that's a disclaimer. So if it don't turn out right for you, don't blame me, because this is just what I do. Okay, ladies, I've come in and sat down and put my makeup in front of me. I do have a makeup mirror here, so I will be looking down, and that's what I'm doing when I'm looking down, is looking into the mirror. Okay, so guys, I also wanted to just comment on my little eyebrows. Honey, I'm trying, as soon as I can, I'm going to have some microblading done, because every year they get less and less full, or they get more sparse. The ends are just about all the way gone now. Very little, if you can see that, on the ends. So I have to fill them in for sure. But I would love to get the microblading so I wouldn't have to do that. Because for one reason, as you know, when you wear eyebrow pencil, if you pull your hat down over an eye, or you just happen to itch or rub, you rub it off. And if you don't have any real brows underneath, then you're looking crazy, right? And that has happened to me. I've had on the knit caps and pulled it down, and then push it back up, and then half the eyebrow is gone. So microblading, I'm looking forward to, if I'm ever able to get that done. Okay, I digress. Also, one more thing before I get going here. If you notice, that gray is really coming out. Oh my God, ladies. And the hair is growing. Remember, this side was just all the way shaved pretty much. So it's growing, but that gray, oh my goodness, it takes everything I have not to wash it away. But I'm hanging in here, girls. All you natural gray hair girls and wannabe ones and transitioning ladies, I'm hanging in here with you. Okay, ladies, my first step is a concealer. Now, up until last year, I never even used a concealer, because I've seen people wear them, and I didn't like the look of being all white around the eyes. I just didn't like the look for myself. So I put off using a concealer. In fact, I tried a few, and I just didn't like the effect. Either it was too light, or it didn't do any coverage for me. I don't have a lot of darkness around my eyes, but I do have some. And it's mainly because as we get older, the skin here thins so much that it gets a little dip, like a little valley here, like a little dip into your eyes, and it makes it look dark. But as you see, if you stretch it, you don't even see that darkness. So, but since I started doing the videos last year, I decided that I was going to try using a concealer. And as I said, I tried several and I did not like the way they looked. So someone recommended, in fact, my Clinique lady recommended this one for me because they didn't have the shade in Clinique that worked for me. So she suggested this MAC one. And this is a 24-hour MAC Studio Fix. And it says 24-hour smooth wear concealer. And the color is, oh my gosh, guys. It's a number, hang on one second. Okay, so the number on this is, it says NC44. So I guess a number 44 was the color they chose for me. So anyway, my friends, what I do, ladies, is I just tap here in the corners and then just down around where that seems to be that line or the dark look, the little darkness there. Okay. Now, something, just a little tip here that I found to work for me is when I first started using the concealers, I would always stretch my face and tap it in. And then I noticed when I went back to my normal expression, you could see it inside the lines, inside the little fine lines. So I don't even make stretch my face or anything. I leave a natural, normal look and then facial expression. And then to just tap in. And I go around and then over my eyes. And I'll show you. And I'm going to have to look down, guys, so I can make sure that I'm doing this right. So anyway, you just normal expression and just tap. Oh, and the brush that I'm using, this is, it's called, I got this from e.l.f. And it is Foundation Blurring Brush. Foundation Blurring Brush by e.l.f. So just tap it in. I don't stretch the face because, like I said, it goes into the fine lines if I stretch my face. And then do this side. And I close my eyes because I want it on the upper lid as well to blend. Now, as I said, I am not a makeup expert, so I could be doing this wrong. But it seems to work for me. Okay, so that's, now I could try to maybe just do just one more here and one more here. Because I don't like a lot of it, as I said. I just want to try to just lessen that line around the eye a little bit. Just lessen it. I'm not trying to take it completely away. Because then you start looking, to me, unnatural for me. I like a more natural look. I'm a more natural makeup girl. I don't, I like to look, my makeup to look natural and not look real made up, Okay, so, can you see the difference, guys? A little bit? I can. All right, so what I do is I leave that for a few minutes because I wanted to make sure to get in there and to go in and to set. You know what? I don't use setting sprays. I don't know how to use any. As I said, I'm not a makeup expert. So I know women use setting sprays and stuff. I haven't gotten to that point yet. So I just let it sit for a few minutes and then continue on. So the next step that I use is the foundation. And as I said, most of my skincare, including makeup, is from Clinique. Because I've been using Clinique products, even the Aromatic Elixir is one of my favorite colognes because it's just a fresh, clean smell. And that's what I like, just fresh and clean. I've been trying other perfumes since I've been on this YouTube thing, because so many women talk about so many different colognes. But for years, all I used to use was Clinique Aromatic Elixir, and got every day that I had it on, I got asked, "What are you wearing? You just smell so fresh and so clean." So I love it. That's my favorite one of all. But anyway, back to the makeup. This is my Clinique, and it's called Even Better Glow. It's a light reflecting makeup, and it has broad spectrum in it, so it's a SPF 15. So it does give you a little bit of sunscreen or sunblock in it. Not much. 15 is not much, but it works for me. So that's the one that I use. And the color that I use is, it's called Toasted Wheat. Toasted wheat, guys. Okay, so, and this is another thing that I guess you're not supposed to do, is put it on with your fingers, but I do. So I just take a little bit like that, maybe that much. You can see that. Take that much, and I put it on both fingers, both hands, and then I just tap it in. And I just tap it around. And then I rub in. And as you see, it's very close to my natural skin color. They matched it really well. And I get it right up under the chin as well. And close in the corners here, and under my eyes, and across the top of my lids. All the way up. And I go here to the full perimeter of my face, even right up under. I don't go on my neck because I wear collars. I wear white shirts. I wear turtlenecks. So I don't go down that far. I just go right here and make sure that it's blended in. If it's the right color, you don't have to go all the way down your neck. It should blend in with your skin anyway. Okay? So, and that's just a little bit. I don't use a whole lot, because I don't like I just don't like a too made up looking face. As I said before, ladies, I'm just a natural girl. I just like, a little enhancement. Not to change my whole looks, just a little enhancement. We all need that as we get a little older, right? Yep. Okay. So that was my first two steps. Now, the next thing I do is I line my lips. Now, I just have this little lip pencil here that I got from Walgreens or CVS. I've had it for a long time. And it is, let me see if I could even, I don't even know the name on it. Let me see, I don't even know the color. Let me see. It's like a burgundy. Let me see, where's the color at here? I didn't plan on doing a makeup tutorial, but oh, purple. It's just called purple. It's a lip pencil that I get from, and most of it is already, where I've sharpened it pretty much, the beginning of the name, but it just says lip pencil and in purple. but I get them from Walgreens or CVS. So and this is just my routine, guys. I don't think it's any right or wrong. It depends on the way you want to put it on, and in what, what order. But this is the way I've been doing it for years. So this is the way I do it. Okay, so now that's on. Then I go to my eyebrow pencil. Actually, this is a LA girl, but you know what? I don't have a specific one. I just do it. I just go with colors. I like a little bit darker liner, lip liner, because my lipstick is either going to be orange, red, or the burgundy looking colors now, especially. And but the eyebrow is this one is like a black brown, and it's not for my eyebrows. This is for my under eye, and I'll show you how I do that. I use a pad and I pull down. I try not to put down too hard. Okay, so I put that under there. And then if I have lashes on, I don't use this over the top of my lid. I'm not going to put the lashes on today. So, and usually I like the individual lashes. And I try to get those on. But you know what? I had stopped wearing them for a while because where I was going, the way they put so much glue on them that my lashes, my natural lashes, would come out with the false ones when I was trying to take them out, and I had to wait for them to grow back in. So I didn't like that. So I stopped wearing the individual ones, and I have been just putting on the strips for the videos. But other than that, I just take the pencil and I go across the top of my lid, real close to the hairline. It's kind of hard when not in the bathroom, but like that, just to enhance the lash line and darken it a little bit so it look more like you have more lashes. And this is, as I said, this one is a black brown. I don't use solid black. It's a black brown. And okay, so that's the next step. Now it's time for me to put on my blush. So I do use Clinique blush. And this one is called a bronzer. But I stick with the bronzer because it's subtle and it's not too in your face. And this one is called True Bronzer Press Powder Bronzer. It's big enough that I can read it without glasses. And it's this is number 3, Clinique number 3, and it's called Sun Blushed. So this is the one that I use. So I dab my brush, put it on the cheeks, up the side, my temple, and then right over the top of my forehead. Just to give a bronze, sun-kissed look. That's what it says, sun-kissed. Up the top and then right here. Now, See, this one, if I use this, it's supposed to be a bronzer, but I use it for a blush and a bronzer. I use it for both. Now, what I do also is I run it down the center of my nose and then across my eyelid. Now, take it down here and down here after most stuff is already off. A little bit on the, put a little bit here. Okay, so it just gives you like a little, you know, like a little tan, a little sun blushed, but not a whole lot, you know. I don't like it. I don't like it where it's too in your face. I've overdone it before and I didn't like that look at all with a lighter color, with an actual blush. But this is not a blush. This is a bronzer, but that's what I use, my bronzer. And this brush is a blush brush, and that's the one I use every time for my blush. Okay? So, now I have 2 more steps to go, and I'll be all done. No, 3 actually, with the lipstick. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my eyebrows. So this is my eyebrow pencil that I use for my brows. This one is by, now it's pretty much worn off. So let's see if I can see who this is by. Nope, it's pretty worn off here. Guys, I can't see. But the color is like dark blonde. I believe that's what the color was. And but I got this also from Walgreens, CVS. That's where I get them from. And I just look for the color shade that I want. Doesn't matter about the brand. Just a brand that's decent where it's not hard and that it's more creamier. I like the creamier brands. So first I just brush up my eyebrows, the little few I have. And then I go in with my pencil. And as I said, this is like a dark blonde. I don't know if you can see that. It looks lighter on camera, but it's not that light. And then I just go over the edges. Hope you can see that first. Fill in where I don't have any hair. Get that done first on both sides. And then come here and start from the, and I know I'm probably doing this all backwards, guys, but this is how I do it, and this is what works for me. So don't come at me, because I'm doing it all wrong. Is there any wrong or right way to put on your individual makeup? I don't think so. It's whatever works for you, you know, and whatever is convenient and easiest for you, you know, and this is what it is for me. Just fill it in and then start on this side. This is the hardest side for me to do. My eyebrows are a hot mess, ladies. They're all messed up, really. Because they're sparse and split in places and heavy in others. Okay. Okay, let me see. Let me work with that a little bit more. Try to make them even. See, I told you, it looks, there you go. It looks lighter. You're looking at the pencil, but it comes out darker on your eyebrows. Okay. So I need to get, hang on one second. I left a couple of things in the bathroom. Hold on. Okay, I'm back, ladies. I left my Sephora Destinations. I think I showed you this when I hauled this one. But it has a lot of neutral colors. I'm a neutral color eyeshadow girl. I don't do a lot of real bold colors. Rarely. I mean, it has to really be a rare occasion. It's usually just neutrals for me. So when I buy palettes, I buy neutral palettes. This is another one by e.l.f. that I get, and I've just about used that one out. But see, they're all neutral. Okay, so what I want to do, and I use this two-sided brush. This is an eyeshadow brush, and I don't know who it's by. I've had it a long, long time. It came in some little kit. But this is a shadow, and then I use the inner lining with this side. Okay, so first what I want to do is I'll go over with just a neutral color. I'll just go over with this. So that's kind of like just to prep the eyelid. Okay, now I'll go in with a different color, and guys, let's see, which one will I use? I'll probably use, for my lid, if I want to lighten it a little more, I'll use this one. And right in the corners, give it a little highlight. Right in the corners. Okay, then, you know what I do? Then I go back with this one and I smooth it out. I smooth it out. Yep. So I don't like it cakey or too thick. So I go back in with this, and that was that blender. And thin it out. Okay. That's good enough. Now I want to get a little depth in here. So I'll go in with a little darker one, like in here. And I'll take this other flat brush to do that. I don't want it real dark. So I'll go in with that one. And it also blends with my blush. then just blend that. Make sure it's good and blended. Okay? Just like that. Okay, now, if you want to put color, you know, like if you want to get a blue, or I don't have blue, but if you wanted to get some color here, that's when you put it there. Okay, but I'm just going to go with this natural look here. Now, I do want to highlight my brow bone a little bit more. So I'm going to take the lightest color I have. Clean my brush off. Wipe it off a little bit. And I'm going to go with that lightest color I have for my brow bone. Just to pop it a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to take it all, take my brush, wipe it off, and I'm going to go over my whole eye just to blend everything in. Because I don't like it to look stop and start anywhere. I want it to be all blended. Okay? Okay. So, now, one last thing I have to do, and that is, two things. I need to bring my eyelashes out a little bit. Now, this is also Clinique. This is Clinique mascara, and it's called High Impact Mascara. So, let me put a little of this on. First, I go down over the top. To try to darken that side first. And then I take it up. And when I go up, ladies, I go from the base all the way down and out. All the way down and out. All the way down. Right at the lid. Right at the rim of your eyelid. I grab it from all the way down there and pull it out. I take the tip and just bring it out. Like that. Separate them with the tip. Try to get them separated. I'm going to have to come a little closer with this mirror to get that part done. I don't want to blind you. I need to probably pull out a new, this is starting to feel a little dry. It's probably time for me to change my mascara to a new one. It's starting to feel a little dry. And then if it's too dry, you know it starts to cake, right, guys? So you always have to keep a fresh one. So I don't like it cakey. I'm sorry. I hope that didn't, mirror. Okay. Okay, ladies. Can you see that? And lastly is my lipstick. And this is my Master Sticks. I love these things. I am so glad that I found them. Clean color. That's the ones I told you to go out and get, guys. So I'm going to do the Poppy. It's called Poppy Red because the nails are red. So what I'm going to do is soften that line a little bit. And then with a Q-tip, I'll clean it up. Okay. All right, my friends, let's see what I can do here. Not look too crazy. Look at that gray. Woo, man, that gray is coming out. Ooh, can I deal with it, y'all? Lord. All right, my friend, just a quick look for you guys. My skincare routine, and I threw in my makeup routine as well. Now, there you go, ladies and gents. And I know you guys are not watching this, no makeup routine, but all right, ladies. I guess this is it. I've done all I can do to look my best here for you guys and to show you my little tips and tricks, and hopefully it helped you in some way. You know, maybe some of you ladies, and I'm sure the ones that requested this might have been looking for some fresh ideas, or just, you know, just to see how I do mine. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it, okay? I'm not going to do anything else. This is it. This is your girl. Keep it classy. And love you guys. Thank you for hanging in here. Thank you for staying and watching. And the ones of you that might not have been interested, I hope you found something interested in this video. Because, I mean, everybody's tips could help someone, you know. I've gotten a lot of tips that help me. So I thought, okay, even though I didn't want you guys to see me in the raw, to see me naked, I went on and did it. And I'm glad I did. And I surely, truly hope that it helps someone. So love you, love you, love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate every one of you. Please, if you like this video, if you found it interesting, hit that like button. Hit that, share this video and subscribe. Please, I'm trying to get my subscribers up so that I can keep this thing going. All right, my friends, as I always say in closing, and I'm not going to stretch it out, just keep it classy, okay? That's all. That's the key. Whatever you do, keep it classy. And until next week, my friends, ciao bella.